What if the system designed to measure your financial worth was actually designed to keep you broke? Today, we are pulling back the curtain on credit repair and giving you the exact playbook to fight back. Here is something most people do not realize. Your credit score is not just a number. It is a 3-digit judgment that determines whether you can rent an apartment, buy a car, get approved for a mortgage, or even land certain jobs. And right now, tens of millions of Americans are being penalized by a score they do not fully understand. A credit score ranges from 300 to 850. Anything below 580 is considered poor. 580 to 669 is fair. 670 to 739 is good. 740 and above, that is where the real financial advantages kick in. Better interest rates, better loan terms, lower insurance premiums, more financial freedom. So how is this score actually calculated? There are 5 factors. Payment history makes up 35% of your score, the single biggest factor. This means every on-time payment builds your score, and every missed payment destroys it. One missed payment can drop your score by 100 points overnight. The second factor is amounts owed, that is 30%. This is about your credit utilization ratio, how much of your available credit you are actually using. If your credit card limit is $10,000 and you're carrying $7,000 in debt, that is 70% utilization. The algorithm sees that as high risk. The sweet spot, below 30%. The ideal, below 10%. Length of credit history is 15%. The longer your accounts have been open, the better. New credit inquiries are 10%. Every time you apply for a credit card or loan and the lender pulls your credit, it dings your score. And credit mix, having a variety of credit types, makes up the final 10%. Now, here is where it gets disturbing. The credit system is not neutral. It is designed in a way that punishes the people who can least afford to be punished. Think about it. To build good credit, you need to have credit. But to get credit, you need to already have good credit. It is a catch-22 that keeps millions of people locked out of the financial system entirely. And the debt trap is even more insidious. The average American carries over $5,700 in credit card debt. At an average interest rate of 24%, yes, you heard that right, 24%. That debt is not just sitting there, it is growing. Every month you only pay the minimum payment. The bank collects its interest, and the balance barely moves. Here's the math that will blow your mind. If you have $5,000 in credit card debt at 24% interest, and you only make the minimum payment of $150 a month, it will take you over 3 years to pay it off, and you will pay nearly $2,500 in interest alone. You will pay back almost $7,500 for a $5,000 debt. And while you are trapped in that cycle, your credit score is likely suffering, because high utilization, missed payments, and collection accounts are dragging that number down, making everything in your life more expensive. Your car loan rate goes up, your insurance premium goes up, you cannot qualify for a better apartment. The system compounds your disadvantage at every turn. But here's the truth they do not teach in school. You can fight back. You can repair your credit. And it does not require a credit repair company charging you hundreds of dollars a month. All right, you understand the problem. Now let us talk about the solution. Here is the exact step-by-step credit repair playbook. Step 1. Pull your free credit reports. Go to annualcreditreport.com. That is the only federally mandated free credit report site. You can pull reports from all 3 bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Study them carefully. Step 2. Dispute every single error you find. A Federal Trade Commission study found that 1 in 5 consumers have errors on their credit reports. Errors that can be damaging their score right now without them knowing it. Common errors include accounts that do not belong to you, incorrect payment statuses, duplicate accounts, or balances that do not match reality. Disputing is free. You submit a written dispute to the credit bureau, and by federal law, They have 30 days to investigate and respond. If they cannot verify the information, they must remove it. This alone can dramatically boost your score. Step 3. Send goodwill letters. If you have isolated late payments but have otherwise been a responsible payer, write a letter to your creditor explaining the circumstances and requesting removal of the late payment as a gesture of goodwill. Many creditors will do this, especially if you have been with them a long time and the incident was a one-time thing. Step 4. Negotiate pay-for-delete agreements with collection agencies. If you have accounts in collections, you do not have to just pay them and hope they go away. Instead, contact the collection agency directly and negotiate. You will pay the debt in full or settle it, but only if they agree in writing to remove the collection account from your credit report entirely. Get this agreement in writing before you send a single dollar. Step 5. Attack your credit utilization. Remember, 30% of your score is based on how much of your available credit you are using. Pay down balances aggressively. Try to get each card below 30%. Then aim for below 10%. If you cannot pay them down fast, call and request a credit limit increase. As long as you don't spend more, a higher limit instantly lowers your utilization ratio. Step 6. Open a secured credit card. A secured card requires a deposit, usually $200 to $500, which becomes your credit limit. Use it for small purchases every month. Pay it off in full every month. This builds a perfect payment history, which is 35% of your score. Step 7. Become an authorized user. Ask a trusted family member or friend with excellent credit if you can be added as an authorized user on their oldest, lowest utilization card. You do not even need to use the card. Their positive history attaches to your credit report, and your score can jump significantly, almost immediately. Now let us talk about the other half of the equation, actually getting out of debt. There are two proven strategies that financial experts use. The first is called the debt snowball. You list all of your debts from smallest to largest. You make minimum payments on everything, but you throw every extra dollar you have at the smallest debt first. Once that is gone, you roll that payment into the next smallest debt. The snowball builds momentum. You get psychological wins. Most people who fail at debt payoff fail because they lose motivation. The snowball method is engineered to keep you motivated. The second strategy is the debt avalanche. Instead of targeting the smallest debt, you target the debt with the highest interest rate first. This method saves you the most money mathematically. You pay less total interest, but it requires more discipline because your biggest debt is often your highest rate debt, and that can take a long time to pay off. Here's how to choose. If you need motivation and quick wins to stay committed, use the snowball. If you're disciplined and want to minimize interest paid, use the avalanche. Either one beats the minimum payment trap by a mile, but the real secret weapon is the budget. You cannot out-earn bad spending habits. You need to know exactly where every dollar is going. Build a zero-based budget where income minus expenses equals zero. Every dollar is assigned a job. Find the leaks. Cut the subscriptions you forgot about. Reduce eating out. Sell things you don't need. Every dollar you free up is a dollar that attacks your debt. And here's the mindset shift that changes everything. Treat debt payoff like an emergency, not a background task. An emergency, because that 24% interest rate is not waiting for you to get comfortable. Once the debt is gone and your credit score is climbing, the world looks different. A 750 credit score means you qualify for 0% financing deals, low mortgage rates, premium credit cards with real rewards, the ability to invest rather than pay interest. Credit repair is not just about a number. It is about freedom. The freedom to take opportunities when they arise. The freedom to choose your life instead of having your debt choose it for you. If this video gave you value, hit subscribe. We drop content like this every week. Start with step 1 today. Pull your free credit reports and find those errors. Your financial comeback starts right now.